underway from Cleveland. And no return here to start. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Spears to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
25-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. 4th and short, got a whole lot more than he bargained for. He almost scored.
Yeah, how about that? Because you know how it is when you get all those bodies near the line of scrimmage. You often get engaged by blockers, and you can't get your hands on the ball carrier, and he breaks free. He goes almost the distance.
Chubb is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Go street. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards on end zone. That one's taken in by Spears. And they work this out past the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Second and 10. And here's a give to Spears. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Spears. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. On the option, here's Spears. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Cup 19. Cougar 19. Go.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, have 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Panthers 60, Panthers, Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go. go now.
Here comes third down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Cade York on now for the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his
Well, this is taken.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now back to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's off the ground. A surprise to all.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Browns 3. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ready.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Check, Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Hey, Smash. Rig alert. Say, hurt.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
65, 65, cut 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they're going to get this up to midfield. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, this could start getting a little more interesting.
18 Randall, 18 Randall. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now they'll change things up.
19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 67 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. That's good for 28 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Got it. Ready? Trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 19 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. He'll look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
And the Buccaneer first down.
He'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, This is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. They'll look to throw again. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one down the field for Ferguson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Dragons, 60. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receiver...
And my goodness, another interception. And the Bucs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 26 yards. First down.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Check smash, street. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. 65 cat. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Back to throw here. Going right back to Ferguson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Mustang 19, 18 Rattler. Go street. Check.
Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got a
toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
9 on the play. It's third and goal.
On the set. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. 79, Broncos.
They're going to look to throw. And that is caught in. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ring it. Ready.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2.